Yo, what's up everybody? How's everyone doing? I'm Jay, DCA Adventure, back again with a weekly cryptocurrency market update. If you love our content, please like, subscribe, smash that bell for notifications. You do not want to miss the great info that we provide here at DCA Adventure. This is not financial advice at all. Trading is super risky. So trade at your own risk. Leverage trading is even riskier. It's definitely get a good plan down before you start using leverage. Get YouTube moved over. If you guys are wanting access to DCA trading script, any of the DCA trading tools that we offer, you need to join the Patreon group, join my tier, Trading with a View. And by doing so, you're going to get the trading tools. You will get the access to private channels inside the Discord where we're posting signals. There's a couple different signal channels. You got one for bots on Phemex, bot setups, manual setups. Then you have just regular spot leverage trading signal group or signal channel. And then of course you have the 5 bots spitting out trades 24/7 from our buddy Astro Park. Super awesome. But to get all that, guys, 25 bucks a month, Patreon group. Good bang for the buck, that is for sure. What is up, Crypto Miner, Java Hava, Sonya Near, what up, Oz, Doge Lord, how is everybody? Speaking of Doge Lord, if you guys are interested in some cryptocurrency swag, you need to head on over to Buy today. Don't delay, buy today. Let's get back over onto YouTube. If you guys are interested in trading, learning how to trade, join Phemex, Bybit, and Pionex. Those are the places I'm trading right now. Bybit is doing a great deposit bonus. It's up to $300 now. I mixed the post up in the Discord. I said it was Phemex, it was Bybit. So sorry for the confusion, but go, even if you already have an account, go make a new one and take advantage of the deposit bonus. You know, I may make 2 new accounts a month. It just depends on what's going on, what promotions are running. So take advantage of all that stuff. What up, Mangle? We will enlighten you, that's for sure. I will try my hardest. This is definitely swag advice, Doge Lord says. That's right. So anybody make millions off of SHIB? Anybody holding SHIB, holding tons of SHIB? I'm sure you are very happy right now. I'm actually shorting it as we speak. I looked at it like 10 minutes before I got on stream, and I was in the green, so we'll see what's gonna happen. But any of you guys holding? Did anybody take the trade we posted in premium in the signal group, signal channel? I did post a breakout trade on SHIB October 23rd. So if I brought it to your attention and you was watching it and was trading that, congrats to you, because that was a hell of a trade. Yeah, I friggin' fell asleep, man, at 8 o'clock. Fell asleep at 8 o'clock, got up at like 3 in the morning and was like, whoa. Oh man, and then couldn't go back to bed, so it was a rough day. Then I had to take my boy to the doctor to get shots, and he did good. Cried a little bit, but Patreons only. That's right, if you are in the Patreon group, you do get the special live stream once a month at the end of every month. So another good reason to join. But looking over here on CoinGecko, Bitcoin still kicking ass this week. 2.3% for the last 7 days, coming in at 63,287. We did make a new all-time high. I don't know if anybody watched the video from last week, but right on par with the technical analysis. We were We were pretty spot on with what was said. With a lot of things too. I mean, nailed a couple good ones. So that being said, Ethereum 13.5% in the last week, coming in at $4,245. So it's making moves. Binance Coin, it's gotta get back up above that 500. It's right around $487. Just steadily consolidating, trading sideways. It's always good. Tether, 4%, 0.4% in the last week, coming in at $1. I've been thinking about going all in on Tether. I'm not sure yet. Cardano, 1.5%, coming in at $2.16. Solana, 36.1% at $211. I do believe that is a new all-time high for Solana, however the hell you want to pronounce it. RP, 1.7% for the week, coming in at $1.10. We're actually going to chart this. Somebody in the Discord had posted a link about somebody saying that XRP has been consolidating into a breakout formation. So we're going to take a look at that, look at it on all the time frames, see what we see, and maybe there'll be a good trade there. I don't like XRP, but that doesn't mean I won't make money off of it. So Polkadot, 8.3% for the week, $44.10. Dogecoin, 7.9%. Now if you're trading on Bybit has tons and tons of sweet assets. Like, you can leverage trade SHIB. So if you would have just even been holding SHIB spot trading, you would have freaking had a monster gain. But if you would have added leverage to that, holy hell, you could be a billionaire. Fix the settings on the dang. The SHIB and market cap, man, it's up there. It creeped up to number 11. I mean, that is just effing insane. We'll just add it to that there. But coming in at 46.6% for the week. Coming in at a million zeros, 4103. So as it keeps dropping zeros, man, it just keeps on. It keeps on freaking making millions. Dropping zeros, making millions. Sonia, your Ethereum price, what is it at today? Ethereum was $4,227, 13.5% for the last week in the green. What up, Pez? What's up, brother? I know, a very busy week. 5 kids, man, it is busy. I'm always running around with my head cut off, dude, always. Not tons, but mining through unminable. Hell yeah, Oz, that's awesome. I need to get on with unminable. I have not really looked into it too much, but I think it'd be really cool. Put the 1050 rig on the SHIB. Except I don't want to start mining it now. And we're gonna look at SHIB. We're gonna chart it, and we're gonna see where possible support's gonna be. I'm gonna keep my own that on Ethereum. It has been growing maybe about 100% or so in the past year since the fork. I mean, it has. All of them been going up. Like Raven Coin is about to have its halving, so I suspect that we'll probably see a nice little run up there. If it runs before the halving, then we know the price is baked in. We know it's already counted in there. So take the profits, get out of it. Normally the day of and the day after are dumps. You hardly ever get an asset that is going to pump the day of, like mainnet or whatever. So they just added cake. Who did? Bybit? Crypto miner? Who are you talking about? That'd be badass if you could leverage trade cake on Bybit. We're gonna go down here to Trading View. If you guys are interested in charting, this is where you get all the tools that I make for the DCA Patreons. So you will get access to all these, and this is where they work at. Now, same if you go to Crypto Mentors, that's my personal Discord. My partner Astro Park runs that one. He's a coding genius. There's a ton more tools over there, a ton more algorithms, a lot more bots. There's a lot of different things to choose from. You can even get stuff tailor-made to your own trading style, which is pretty sweet. So if there's a certain batch of indicators that you like to use, you know, we can build you one where everything is mixed together, and you can pull up one indicator and then you have all your favorite ones right there. You know, we can tweak it and make the settings just right to make things work out. But definitely go check that out. Link for all that stuff, guys, is in the description. Stocks, if you're interested in stocks. Firstrade, it's a mobile app that I use on my phone. They do have a desktop version, but you can sign up. You don't have to deposit anything, and you will get a free stock. So that's pretty sweet. Actually make some money. You know, take your free stock and trade it. See if you can make some money. All unmineable. No shit. There you go, Oz. I can't believe Oz isn't mining that on unmineable right now. That's awesome. Is there anyone selling in Gravis cards that are old but still mineable? They're willing to accept cash or debit card for them and ship them. So a lot of you guys know that this is the Bitcoin log growth curve chart, and basically what it is a bunch of Fibonacci levels. I have went through the chart, and I have taken out all the Fibonacci lines in between and left just the main ones, just the ones that are telling us the story with the history of Bitcoin's bull runs. We are looking at Brave New Coin. This is the liquid index for Bitcoin, where it's taken all the prices from all the exchanges and it's averaging all of them up into one. What up, Tanes? Appreciate you coming, brother. So what this log growth curve chart is I wanted to show you guys something that we've been watching. I showed this last week a little bit, but I took a little more time and drew this out for you guys tonight. So you have a top band. That's the red line. You have a middle band, this is our yellow line, and you have the bottom band, which is the blue line. This white line is just another Fibonacci line, but it's an important Fibonacci area. This is why I highlighted it. But the main parts to this log growth curve chart is the top, middle, and bottom. When we are above the middle band, we are closer to the parabolic top, and we're definitely in bull market. We're looking at this on the monthly chart only. It doesn't really work to flip down on like a weekly or a 2 weekly. Stay on the monthly chart when looking at this log growth curve tool. But what's really sweet is this white line. Okay, so back here in 2013, this is going to be a lot of info here, so try to stay with me. Okay, so the bull run of 2013. We get on April, sometime in April, we get the spike up to this white line Fibonacci level, and we're going to go into the settings real quick. I'll tell you exactly what level that is. That's the 76.39 fib level. Okay, so 76.39, remember that, 76.39. So we hit this line, we reject here as resistance, we end up falling back underneath the medium or middle line here, and we kind of consolidate, and we do almost like a cup and handle type pattern before we actually get back above the middle line. And we ended up getting a parabolic move when we went straight to the top. We hit the top band, and then it's immediately bear market cycle afterwards, as you guys can see right here with the yellow line down. So we hit that 7.6 fib, we come down underneath that middle line, and then boom, we poke back up. When? In October. Okay, so over here in April, we hit our top. Boom, we hit our bottom in July. We peak our head back above the middle band in October. Okay, everybody with me? So now we're going over here to current. Okay, over here to current. We hit the 7.6 fib. It makes a top. When? In April. We come down, we make our bottom. When? In July, we make our peak above that middle band when? Here we are in October. So it is following this exact pattern. This would have been, we would consider this like, if we were going to say cycles on this current chart, this would be cycle 1, cycle 2, cycle 3 over here, and then current. Hopefully we are doing cycle 5. It's following it to a T though, following it to a T. So again, in April we come up, we hit the 7.6 fib line, we make our top, boom, we come back down here. In July, we make our bottom. Over here in October, we peak our head above that middle band. We need to be above the middle band to be considered bull market on a monthly chart. So April, July, October, April, July, October. So where does this put us for price if we have the parabolic blow off? And something too to notice about market structure here too, and why this happened. So when we shot up here in 2013 and we came up, we parabolic moved. We went way too fast. There was no time for momentum to catch up. There was no time for support, anything to be built. So what happens? The floor falls out. We reject hard, and we got this little move here. And then we did another parabolic blow off move again, and then boom, bear market cycle, and we reject hard. This cycle is different from this cycle because of how we stair stepped, how we kind of slowed and went sideways a little bit, and we didn't go straight up. Okay, so like here we kind of, you can see the candles too. These are big volume candles. They're nice healthy candles as these ones. We had some big ones, but we had some crazy wicks in there too. It was too fast of a move. So hopefully we reject there, we come around and we get through the middle, we close. We only got 5 days, 23 hours left for the monthly close on this chart. So if it closes above that middle band, super bullish. It's exactly what we want to see. And then we want to see that jump to that top band, and that's right around the $120,000-$130,000 Bitcoin mark. I'm gonna start taking profits right as soon as we get above that white 7.6 fib line. Yes, use the Brave New Coin Liquid Index, BLX. You can use like regular Bitcoin to USD from like Coinbase, because Coinbase has, you know, pretty good history on Bitcoin, but you're gonna have to really scrunch it in on your log part of it. Once you click log down here in the bottom right, which you showed me that, Oz, but yeah, you click your log and you're really gonna have to scrunch it in. BLX on the monthly is, you can see here I have it stretched out pretty good where it's pretty easy to see. But hopefully we do exactly what I said. You know, we're following on cue right now to this whole cycle. We're doing exactly what happened here. We're following exactly to a T. So if we do come up here and we get this nice big move to the top of this band, that's $120,000 to $130,000 Bitcoin. So that's super effing awesome. It's fucking fantastic is what it is. Set it on the month chart, click on the log icon bottom right of the chart, and click on the FX indicators and search for Bitcoin log growth curves. That's right. What up, Neff? I was thinking about you today, buddy. Like, man, where the hell has he been? I miss him. Glad you stopped in. Appreciate it. That's right, Oz. Sunday, when we close, 5 days, 23 hours, it's going to be above that middle band. If it is above that middle band, we are looking great. We're going to look at the oscillator here, and we're doing the same thing as far as momentum as we did back here on this cycle. We come up, we dip back down, we made a root trigger wave. So here's your root wave, there's your trigger wave, and we're going to hopefully do the same thing. We got our green dot down here. Last week when I showed you guys this and showed you what was happening, we did not have the green dot here. We had this whole setup, so you got red dot, red triangle, red dot, red triangle, your green in the middle. So now we got our red triangle, red dot, we got our green in the middle. We need to make that next momentum wave up hit that red dot, that red triangle, and then we know, you guys, that's market top. Then we know it's bear market cycle time. And I think our chances are over the 50% mark that this happens, that this is going to play out. So if you're looking to buy Bitcoin, in my honest to God advice, I would wait till after the Sunday closing candle to make that decision. Just by going off of this chart. Now there's many different strategies and many different ways that we could be looking at Bitcoin right now and be looking at the market structure, but going off of this strategy, just by looking at the log growth chart, looking back at the history, we know that when we close above the middle line, we usually bounce around between the white and red line. So it's a good play to buy there. Now, if we don't close above there in 5 days and 23 hours, I'm not buying nothing. I'm going to keep my USD holdings. I have like 60% of my holdings right now are in USD because we are right on the verge of the floor could fall out from underneath of it and we really have a huge dump, or we're going to moonshot. I would rather miss out on gains than lose gains. So it's low risk for me to just hold USD right now until we close on Sunday. We'll see what happens. That's right, Nefarious, also following his 100K end of year call. Still say we got a 30% pullback at some point in November. Then a run up end of year at a 100K push. Very possible. Sonya, yeah, for sure. And even if we do get, we get to that 100K, we're definitely going to have bear market and probably come all the way back down to the bottom band and make our bottom. So let's just say that would happen. So let's say we hit there, we come back down to the bottom band. That's still $32,000 all the way at the bottom. That's I mean, if it hit $32,000 again, it wouldn't stay down there for 1 second, and that fucker would be shooting straight back up. That's right, Mangle. Protect your wealth first. Protect your wealth first, then grow it. And that's exactly where I'm at right now with Bitcoin. It makes more sense to just wait, because you never know, you guys, that anything could happen. Big whale come in, start dumping hardcore, and you're not around, or you ain't got your stop loss put in the right spot. Or the reason why I did this is I wanted to have easy access to all my assets, because normally I have stuff spread way out where it's like, if I'm not writing shit down, I don't know where stuff is. I'll forget where stuff is, and then a year from now I go and open an account like I did at KuCoin a couple weeks ago. I was like, oh, it was a couple $100. Totally forgot about it. So I wanted everything close by where I can make my decision for the bulk of my holdings in a split second, because that's how it's going to happen. When this thing starts moving and we get that parabolic, like this candle here, we look back here in 2013, we closed on October, so we closed above it in October. We're right now over here in October, we closed above it and it shot straight up. We're following this to a T, guys. Following this to a T. So if you are in the Patreon group and you don't have this log growth tool, please message me in the Discord and I will get it over to you. If you are not in the Patreon group, you can go into TradingView and you can type in Bitcoin log growth curve chart and it will pull it up. It is a free indicator. This is not a paid indicator. So you can use this and not be in the Patreon group. I have just taken it and I put a DCA spin on it. I coded some different colors and stuff into it and made it DCA Patreon. But this is a free tool that you guys can find in TradingView. So we will take off all the crayon drawings. We're going to get rid of the log growth chart. I'm going to take that off. We're going to turn on the DCA SMA crossover script. Now this is a script that is using the 50, 21, and 200 moving averages. They're my favorite ones to use. They're smooth moving averages, so they're pretty accurate. Now, I'd like to go back onto Bitcoin Coinbase when charting this, and we're going to go down to, we're going to start off with the daily. Or Janet Yellen gets unrealized gains tax passed. Bullshit. That's a bunch of bullshit, Nefarious. At DCA Adventure, I want all the tools. Alright, hit me up, and if there's, we'll go through the list of, and if whatever I have and you don't have, you know, I'll send them to you. No problemo. What's up, Lethargy? Lethargy says to Nefarious, how the fuck do you tax something that hasn't even happened yet? Government is insane. Welcome to America. Alright, you guys, so this is Bitcoin to USD on Coinbase. Now, guys in the Patreon know that when we're trading these, and we got, and the DCA simple moving average or smooth moving average crossover script is one of our main tools, and then we have the oscillator down here. I trade humongous into moving averages. I think they're very important, and here's a perfect reason why. We come down in price, we get close to the 21. Even if we don't test it, I know we're getting close to it, and I'm always going to take a buy position, long position, when our 21 is on top. Now, I'm only trading it like this on the daily and weekly chart. 21 on top, 50 in the middle, 200 on the bottom. As soon as we got close to it, I'd have been ready. As soon as I seen the deviation away from the 21, then I know that it's time to take the trade. So as soon as we closed here green and we had a hammer candle here, just from those two candles, I knew that this was going to go up. The hammer candle right there is a dead giveaway. So very important to learn your candles. I drew a crayon drawing for, it was a couple weeks ago, and if I still had it drawn, it would still be following it perfect. But we're going to draw this little box in right here. This is the box of supports. As of right now, it is acting as support. This old resistance to the left of the chart is going to turn into support over here to the right of the chart. Where's that support area lining up with? It's lining up with that 21-day moving average. Again, that's why I pay attention to these moving averages. They're very important. When price is trading above that 21 moving average, it is acting as support. So when we do take the test down to the 21 and we do test that as support, I'm going to take the buy, because more than 50% of the time it does respect that moving average. Weeks ago, I've been telling you guys that we needed to come up here into this box, we needed to make support, and then we needed to come up to the next part of the box, and then we needed to make support up here, and then we're going to go to the next leg. So right now we are at this area right here. Okay, we need it to hold here. We need it to hold here. If it does close back inside of the box, it needs to hurry up and get back above. There is one small tiny little area, and this is a daily chart, you guys. So the higher the time frame, the more stronger support and resistance. Even these small areas you pay attention to a lot more than you would, say, looking at an hour. But there is a small amount of support in there, down in here. So box inside the box. So it really cannot break this box inside the box. Worst case scenario, it does come down and test that 21 day at 59,600 area. That's where we're taking a buy. That's where we're gonna, and it looks like it's made a nice bottom there anyways. So we should be good for a low at 59.3, 59.4. But I firmly believe we're gonna make support here. Like I said, there's nothing, no more resistance anymore. There's nothing really stopping us besides this wee little, and I don't even know if you could count these two candles as resistance. So I think it's moonshot, boys. Just be ready and we hit that $100,000 mark. Don't be greedy. Don't be greedy. Don't say, well, it's going to go to 200,000. Just because we're predicting around 120, 130, don't mean it might not go to 140. We might see a wick go out past that top band on the log growth chart. And if it does, then it'll probably wick right back inside of the log growth chart. So and I'm just saying that because there's a lot more people looking at Bitcoin right now, a lot more people looking at crypto. So the panic of $100,000 Bitcoin, I think, would drive the price even further up, just like SHIB. I think that's what's happening with SHIB right now. I think it's dangerous as fuck to be buying it right now, even though it really is cheap. But I don't think there's gonna, the market cap's just too big, you guys. Now, one of my trading buddies has told me that he has heard that Robinhood is going to be listing SHIB here in the near future. Now, I don't know if there's anything like official about it yet, but it was just what he told me. And so I think that might be like a buy the rumor, sell the news type thing. I don't know. We'll see. Just be careful with it. We're going to look at it. Right, ignore the red days lethargy. They'll never be able to track anything if they go to the micro level. After last night's Patreon live stream and after party, I crashed the fuck out. I crashed the fuck out at 8 o'clock, man. I'm old. I'm getting old. What up, Nemesis? What's up, brother? That's right, Neff. Will be a stupid level of pullback on the green that would empty the wallets. What up, Jason S? So let's look at Bitcoin on the weekly real quick. Now on the weekly, we're still looking very, very bullish. Got that 21 coming up here. I'd feel a lot better if they spread out more. The more they spread out, the farther price deviates away, the higher it goes. Just be safe here, guys. Like I said, now we drew that resistance in on the daily, and that support, we can draw it in, and it looks a little bit clearer here on the weekly. On the weekly it looks good, on the daily it doesn't. So like if we click back to the daily, you can see how we're red. We need to stay above there. We need to stay, we want to just do exactly like we did last week. Come down here, we've already touched it a couple times, but come down here maybe 2 or 3 more times and then take the next one. The 21 week on Bitcoin sitting right around 45,500. Do not think it'll go that low. It's possible though, because the chart says so. One thing that I don't like is that candle from last week's close, yesterday's closing candle. This right here, this is at the top of a pump, and you can see that volume just was drained right out of it, and we got that nice big wick right there. So normally that means that there's no more pressure to the upside, and that we are going to have a reversal, but we have not had that yet. Next weekly candle, and it's green, and we're pumping, so doing super good. Take a look at Ethereum. This is what we drew in last week. Wanted everybody to be looking around the for a double top area, and last week, yesterday, we got past that. It almost was a perfect double top right there, you guys. So it does not mean that it's not going to fall. This could still play out, this double top right here. So just be very cautious of this. What's a double top? Double top is when price comes to the same spot and rejects at the top of a rally. Okay, so you can see that here. Boom there and boom there. Rejection. So just make sure you keep this in mind when trading Ethereum. Our support level, it starts right around the $4,000 all the way down to the $3,589. That weekly 21 moving average is right around $3,000. I'm not saying it's going to, but there is a big area of support down here. Big area of support, so it's very possible, and it lines right up with the 21 week moving average. Whoops. Lines right up with the 21-week moving average. You can't get no better than that. DCA oscillator, it is getting to the overbought area. We got a little bit more to go, and it's going to start printing red dots. So just be watching for this. We want this box to hold up as support. Test it, come back, test that a few times, respect it, then blast off to the next level. $5,000, $6,000 Ethereum is what I've been telling you guys for the last couple weeks that I definitely could see it getting to. Go down to the daily on Ethereum. Do got that, just that little part of resistance. The daily is looking great. The 21 is above the 50. The 21-day moving average at $3,830. Very possible you get a retest of that. Very possible. We will take that off. And see how crazy everything lines up. So that little bit of support turns over to support. The 21 lines right up with it. Support, support, support. Tomorrow red day, just saying, lol. Java Hava, it was very cool. Setting up my third GPU rig and waiting on the moon. I just got a card. I got a 4 gig card that I think has been BIOS modded, and I'm not experienced enough to download a BIOS and flash it, I guess, is what I'm trying to say. Like Hive OS picks it up and sees it, but it won't hash. Java Hava, you need to get with me and get the tools, buddy. You are in the Patreon group now, so I got to get you the tools sent over. Make you a trading view account and everything and get that set up, and then we can get you the tools and get you signed up on an exchange or whatever you're doing. If you just if you're buying spot or you're trading leverage, which if you're new to trading, I wouldn't even think about leverage. Wait a little bit. Take a peek at Litecoin. So Litecoin daily still looking awful. We are about to have a bullish crossover on the 21 and 200 day moving average. We were way up here in the overbought. We corrected hard. And so far that 200 day moving average is acting as support. It would be very nice to see the 50-day moving average get back above the 200 and at least get us back into a bull market. Litecoin is just one of them very few assets right now that is looking like shit on the daily. To be in a bull market, a technical bull market, we need to be trading above the 200-day moving average, and we need to have a golden cross somewhere on the chart. Golden cross is when the 50-day moving average is trading above the 200-day moving average. So far we're not. We're still below it. It's a good sign that the 21 is breaking above it, but we need that 50 to get above it as well. Big area of resistance for Litecoin, and that's why it's so choppy, and it's gonna take some time to really break through all this. You got all this resistance over here, resistance here, resistance here. So it's got its work cut out for it, for sure. If you were swing trading this, sell at 215 and buy when we hit that 200. So right around 180 would have been a decent buy. Flipping over to the weekly on Litecoin. Now the weekly is bullish. Or no, it's not. It's bullish, but it's not bear market or bull market. We are trading underneath the 50. The 21 needs to be above the 50. But you can see on that weekly that we are hitting that bottom box of resistance right now. We did come up last week and came all the way through and hit the top of the resistance, but rejected. So we'll see if we can get through it here. That 50-week moving average right around 176. Now, since they are not sitting right and our 21 is not on top, we don't pay attention to the moving averages as much as we would as if they were riding right. With the 21 on top, 50 in the middle, 200 on the bottom. Absolutely, Java Hava. I will definitely Weekends are best for me, or later on in the evenings after I get my kids to bed. Appreciate you for stopping in, Sonya Neer. Have a good night. Oh, Buckeyes, I'm going to bed. I've got a whole entire long day ahead of me for this week. I have to go to Cleveland. I have to get my miner. I have to get things set up. Yeah, it's not very far from my neck of the woods. Cleveland's like 2.5 hours from me. Limitless Crypto, what up? Did y'all look at Sol? No, we'll look at it. Doge Lord, want to share a little something. At Java Hava is currently selling the same coffee Doge Lord coffee site will sell. So if you can't wait and you want to send some feedback on flavors, test out the coffees over on his site and let me know which coffees you want to release first. Ooh. Nice. Nice, Doge Lord. I followed your Twitter today. I seen that you put one up. All right, let's take a look at Sol. Sol's been making moves. Go down to the daily. This was last week in the video. Told you guys, I'm gonna draw this breakout trade in for you. I want you to trade it. And boom, look what happened. If you would have traded this breakout trade, this was drawn in last week. This was a double top I was telling you guys about to be cautious about. But if you would have traded this last week, this breakout trade, and you bought here at the breakout, you'd be kicking ass right now. This is where the 80-20% rule comes into play. 80% of the time when we break the pattern, we continue to go that way. 20% of the time when we break the pattern, we stop, we come back through the pattern. So how we trade these breakouts, especially Java Hava, pay attention to this. This is one of the easiest trades that you're going to learn how to do in spot. But this is exactly how you're going to do it. So when we draw a breakout trade, now you can have a triangle, you can have a channel, you can have several different patterns. As long as you have a trend line of support and a trend line of resistance, 3 to 4 touches. I'm going to teach you how to draw trend lines because there's valid ways and non-valid ways to draw them. But basically, once you get your triangle drawn in, we ain't trading the triangle. We're not trading nothing inside of here. You're probably saying, well, that looks so fucking easy to trade. Why would we pass on them gains? It is very choppy in there, and trust me, it is hard to trade in there. This looks super easy because it played out nice, but not all the time is it that clean. Most of the time it's pretty choppy inside the pattern. Here we go. We break the pattern. We broke to the upside, so we're buying right here, right at the break. Okay, you're gonna put your stop loss in. Your stop loss is what's gonna exit out of your position. You're gonna sell back into USD at this price here. This is the absolute lowest price you're comfortable with selling. We always put that stop loss back inside the pattern, and I like to go right around the middle, because 80% of the time we break the pattern, we go straight up. There's always that 20% of the time though where we break the pattern, we break out of the pattern. Damn it, get my marker. We break out of the pattern and we turn around and we come right back down through the pattern. So that stop loss saves you. Now this works vice versa. If this pattern breaks the bottom, okay, and you are leverage trading, you're gonna sell or you're gonna short sell leverage position here, and you're gonna put your stop loss back up here in the middle. 80-20% trades. So 80% of the time you're gonna get it. 80% of the time you're gonna win these trades if you are drawing them and setting them up correctly. This was one I was very adamant about you guys drawing in, because the Patreon guys are the only ones that get to see trades like this. So when we do them on live and, you know, we're drawing them in, they're good trades. You just have to sit and plan it out. So like daily chart, you had 5 days, 6 days before it even broke. So you had enough time to really sit down and plan it. Lethargy, 1 gigahash club. Congrats, brother. What up, Tech Man? Oh, Nefarious. Just hate that I was at 1.9 ETH a month. Well, Nefarious, you should probably just quit mining then and send me your GPUs. Seriously. So Sol, we're right now right at the all-time high again. So our all-time high, we made a new one yesterday at $220. We'll see. As far as candles and candle structure, it still looks pretty good. Still looks pretty bullish. Had a nice push up here. We want to get back above that line. So this is our resistance. We need to get above here, and we need to start building a floor of support before we can make it. But the, you know, sky's the limit with Sol right now. We are in the over bought area for Sol. We are up here into the 82. Momentum is looking like it's about to clip off. Now this oscillator has momentum waves, and one of the strategies is trading the clips on these waves. So you got your light blue wave, dark blue wave, and when they clip off the top, we know to go short. So like back here, you can see how the light blue wave clips off the top and disappears, and boom, that buster just it took a dump. So anytime they clip off, we know to sell. So like right here is another good one. Light blue clips off the top. As soon as it clips off the top, you take that right there, bam, nice little trade. So all kinds of easy, super easy, low risk ways that you guys can be using these tools, using market structure, simple candle setup, simple support and resistance, channels, pennants, and be making breakout trades. The only thing that you are really going to need to learn and really need to have is patience, to sit and actually play one of these out. Like drawing this trade in looks all great and gravy, you know what I mean? But if you ain't sitting here when it breaks out, then how are you supposed to catch a trade? You can try to set up and trade it, you know, with conditional orders and limit orders, but it's you can fat finger mistake all kinds of stuff trying to do a conditional order with leverage trading, because if you're buying 500 contracts, your stop loss, then you would need to be selling 500 contracts, and shit can get really confusing with the math, and you can really fat finger and screw yourself up. So I really recommend just waiting for the breakout. Now on the daily, weekly charts, when you guys find these breakout trades, these are your big trades, okay? These are your bigger trades. It's not very often on a daily or weekly chart do you get a pattern like this. This took months. It took from September all the way to October, so full, you know, month in there, 30 days worth of trading for it to make that pattern. So take advantage and you know, up the game with these daily, weekly trades. Now on your hourly, your 1 hour, 4 hour, you can trade breakouts as well. They print patterns like this all day long. Trade smaller amounts. Don't go all in on an hour breakout trade. Let's take a look. So we do got good support on Sol though, around 170, right around there. 177 to 170 is like really good support. Even like you could say for the low around 160, but I don't think Sol is going to be back under 160. But I'd be looking to buy between that 176 to 170 area. OMG. OMG, we are gonna go to tether. Ooh, ooh. All right, Nefarious. This one's on Nefarious. So this is on a daily chart. Draw this in on your charts, peeps. So we'll go ahead and go wicks. If you draw support and resistance on wicks, and when I mean wicks is the top of the candles. So I'm in some wicks here, so I'm going to try to stay on the wicks where I have the most touches. Or we could even go bodies. Let's go bodies. So boom. We don't have no candle closing outside of that line, so it's valid. So now we're going to take another one, and we're going to draw it up this way. And now see, we got all kinds of touches in there, so this is a valid line. Now this is a breakout trade, so we break out to the upside, you're going to buy. And we're at the end of the triangle. We're at the end of the pattern. So it's going to break, and it's going to do it now. It's going to do it tonight, today. It's going to do it right now. So if you're paying attention to this, this is OMG USD on Coinbase. All right, you guys. So you can go make an account on TradingView. You can draw this chart pattern in real quick. And for real, post in the Discord if you take the trade. Post what happened. We break to the upside, buy it. Put your stop loss back inside. So if it breaks to the upside, let's say it breaks $14.71, you're buying right there. You're gonna put your stop loss back in at $14.45. All right. We break the bottom of the pattern. You're gonna buy at $14.06. You're gonna put your stop loss back in at $14.35 on leverage. And if you kill it, you gotta send Nefarious a couple OMG. Break to make it. That's right, Tech Man. Nefarious just got my LHR rig up tonight, so I'm back over. Damn, bro, that's awesome. MKR is another one that's setting up, but it's priming its pump. Still not ready for the trade yet. FTM convention Thursday, Coinbase listing. Really? FTM, can we chart that here? On here? Yes, it is. I like charting it to the dollar if I can. And it's at an all-time high right now. On the daily, does have some nice support though, starting right back. We can go right in there. Actually, all the way down to that 50. So this is a pretty nice area of support that you could be watching for. First area is going to start right around the $2.30, and then the very bottom, the lowest I would think it would go right now is right around the 175, 176. But super looks super bullish. It is at an all-time high, so if it does come down, all it's got to do on the marker, all it's got to do is touch this a couple times and respect that as support. We get a few days of closing candles down here on top of that support box, then we know that that's our confirmation of hey, we're respecting support here, we're going to the next leg. So you need to be buying in. I would suggest not to buy in right now, only because there's no more information. It could either go to the moon or it could reject right now and come all the way down. Where else can you buy FTM at? Crypto miner, I would really like to have some, just to have it. I appreciate you for even bringing it up, because it looks pretty cheap still from what it could do, you know what I mean? We are not quite in the oversold area yet, I don't think, on the oscillator. Oh yeah, we are. We're right at 85. But it has not printed a top triangle yet, or a red dot, so we got time. What up, Limitless Crypto? Test the 200-day nefarious on Bitcoin. I'll have to go back and look at it. We're going to take a look at Raven. Raven, I posted a breakout trade. This was for the Patreons, so they've already been watching this. And I don't know if I showed you guys this on the video or not, but this is a Raven coin breakout trade. The halving is coming up, and why I think this move is going to be big is, one, we're on the weekly chart. Our oscillator's in the middle. Anything could happen right now. Our 21 week is still on top of the 50 technically. We're riding right on top of it. Like literally, they are kissing each other right now. We want to see them split apart. We want to see that 21 deviate away from that 50-week moving average. That's going to be even more bullish. But I think that we are going to pump. I think we're going to break to the upside with Raven coin. I think too many people sleep on it, and I think it's got huge potential. So we'll see what happens. If it does break, it's only got this small little ass area of resistance that it's going to have to fight its way through. We could even say right there, because it technically is all resistance. So right now we're hitting it at 12 cents, 13 cents, all the way up to 22. I don't think it's going to be that big of a deal to break through that. One Harmony. Yep, I made some good money off Harmony. Hell yeah. I hold Harmony 1, but I don't hold no FTM, so I'm gonna have to look that up. We can take a look at one. But if you guys are trading Raven coin, definitely draw that breakout trade in. It works on the weekly or the daily. We are at the end of the pattern. We're 3/4 of the way there, so it's gonna make its move very soon. Especially if you're looking at the daily or the weekly, we are pretty much at the end. We go back to the daily, and I mean, it's a beautiful breakout trade, and it's even doing a smaller pennant inside of a pennant, so you even have a smaller, you know, you can draw it in like that. Watch it break out from itself there. But yeah, all kinds of good stuff with Raven, so keep an eye on it. Let's look at Harmony. Right now it's looking like she's going to take her a little breather. Got good support right around the 26 cent down to all the way down to the 50 is real good, down to 19. So anywhere from 19 till current price is very good buy. We are in the overbought. We're all the way up here at almost, we're at 92, almost 93. If you have the oscillator, be watching for these bearish divergences. Divergence should pop up here soon. Actually, it might be a bullish because this wave's higher than this wave. But yeah, it's looking good. If it hits that little box of support, boom, boom. Right there's where you be. As long as it respects that area, it'll go to the next leg. Whether you buy here at the 21 or you buy at the 50. Going over to the weekly. I'll see a lot of these assets here had to double top. You got the top there, and it was dead nuts. So I definitely would have taken the scalp trade, and I did attempt scalp trades on quite a bit of things once we got to that level. And I did get stopped out on a couple. I made good on a couple and got stopped on a couple, but MKR, we'll look at that right now. Ooh, that's another beauty. We're on the weekly, and it's, as of right now, it is above the 50-week moving average. We are down here almost at the oversold, so it's going to have tons and tons of room to move up. And then we could probably, yep, well, you can. That's nice. There go bodies. do this until they touch. Once they touch, you know that that's the end of the triangle. You can do these different, there's all kinds of different ways you can draw them in and look at it and trade them, but they have to be valid lines. So you can do it even like this, and right there's a valid line. We have no closing candles outside of the line. So we break to the top side, you buy it. We break to the bottom, you sell it. But looking at the oscillator, looking at the market structure, it looks like it's going to break up to the upside. So keep your eye on this maker. And this is on Binance US, so I'll definitely have to flip over there and keep an eye on this. Mind you though, the 21-week moving average is at $2,861. So probably take my profit there. 21 always is going to act as resistance when we're under it. So Badger is good for when Bitcoin pumps. FTM and One are one of my favorite 2 DeFi chains to use. So yeah, we got all kinds of good breakout trades, you guys. Definitely pay attention to this. Take these trades, write them down on the paper. We had Ravencoin, we had FTM, we had Maker, MKR. Is that what that is? I'm gonna look at Cake. Cake's looking good for the weekly. So far we're above the 21 week, above $18. Why is there no info there on Cake? Let's try. So far we've held right on that 21-week moving average. I mean, we're hugging it all the way through, and we're taking the up. Let's check the daily. And look how weird the candles are on this, because it literally is like almost become a stable coin from here to here. I mean, it stayed right around $18 to $20 an hour, or $20 a coin for forever. Let's see what we're doing here. We got a death cross back here on the 17th of October, which was not good. And we're about to have another bearish crossover here on the 1521 on the daily. So not good again. Definitely looking like crap on the daily chart. And Cake's super hard to trade right now. I mean, look at all them wicks. There's not very much liquidity in Cake at all. At all. Here was a Gigantor head and shoulders pattern. You got your boom, got your shoulder, got your head, got your shoulder, and you got your little bit of dumpage there. Here's another. This would have been a great breakout to play. This would have been a nice channel to draw in. And as soon as you break out of the channel, you take that direction. So I would have went short right here on the break at $24, and it would have been sitting pretty all the way down through here. If you don't like to draw in like that, like I have a little where is it, channel tool right here. Just click the first part, click the second part, and then boom, see how it moves it down. Let me take that off here. Down here's my channel, damn it. Click there, and then it automatically brings your bottom one down. So you just pull it straight down, and it gives you a perfect parallel channel. And this is a easy as they come breakout, you guys. I've got BCH read from $600. It's looking like it's about to move up. Really, Oz? That's funny, dude. That's awesome. It really has. You can tell just by looking at the candles. They look completely different from, you know, something that's traded every, like, big liquidity, big volume. So crypto miner, a lot of yield farmers pulled out of BNB and into other more lucrative options. High speed miner, what up? Yeah, crypto miner, I mean, whatever you're doing, like whatever change you're messing around with, and I mean, definitely post it in the Discord. I'm always willing to look at new stuff, and we got a whole bunch of DeFi degens that are, they go crazy for it. They know way more than I do. I'm lucky enough to use Binance Smart Chain, but you know, like Mikkel uses Poly and Binance Smart Chain and all kinds of other stuff. So, but damn it, Nefarious, it's good seeing you, buddy. I miss the crap out of you. I'm wondering where you've been. Anything else you guys want me to look at real quick before I jump off here? We are at the hour mark. Could we take a look at Tokamak on Uni or Sushi? Absolutely. I think we can look it up here actually. Tok to Tokamak right there. Boom. Oh, but we don't got very much information on it. So there we go. Ooh, Pez. Brother, this one's gonna be nice too. This one's setting up perfect. So it's got a nice pennant trade right there setting up on you. And you come down from the bottom like this. I'd like to see a couple more touches on that bottom. So you could maybe move it in like this here. But it is testing the 21-day moving average, which is good. We normally buy, and so far it looks like it did respect. It respected it, so now it's taking the next leg up, and there ain't nothing over there really for resistance. You might have a little hang up at like 0.015, you know what I mean? But I think you'll be fine. Looking at a weekly, there's not enough info on it for weekly, but damn, the daily looks very good. The oscillator is getting close to the overbought, so keep that in mind. It's close. It doesn't mean it's automatically going to go down. So, but yeah, I think it looks very bullish. And this is a good breakout trade right here. It's actually breaking out of it right now. And it's looking like it's a buy. So, see how it's at the top right here, breaking the line. It's breaking this trend. Even if you just take the trend and move it down here. Go like that. Well, I guess if you put it like that, we're still right on it. But it's looking like a buy in my opinion. Definitely for breakout trade, and this is on a daily chart, so this is a big move for Tok. Pez told me about this what, probably 2 weeks ago, I'd say, when you first introduced me to it. But yeah, it was like down here. I wish I would have bought it down here. But yeah, he's doing awesome. I think Pez got into it like way down here somewhere. Like for the low. RYO. I hope this was the right one. It's not giving me any candles. Oh yeah, it's not letting me bring it up. I take it it's the RYO Vision Tech Man. Royal Bank of Canada. Jason S, that's not it. Might have to send me the contract address so I can actually pull up a good chart of it. Oh, XRP real quick. That'll be the last coin. XRP, we'll take a look at XRP. Where the hell is my damn Flare token at? That's what I want to know. Where the hell is it? I want it. I want it now. It's the only reason why I held that piece of crap. Yep, I was hoping TradingView would have it. Let's see if I can get a chart here. Come on, butthole, give me a chart. It looks, by looking at the log chart, I mean, it's bottomed out so many times through here, where it's at currently. So, I mean, I think it's a good buy. Just looking at the daily log chart. Well, now looking at it up here, maybe not so good. Although it could be doing a pretty big cup and handle type deal. Good support, looking like right around the anywhere from 0.08 down to damn it, that's giving me the wrong price. 10 cents down to 0.08. Yeah, it's still not giving me accurate freaking readings. Resistance is at 0.06. No. 10 cents. And support is at 0.059. There we go. I can see the dot now. 10 cents to 0.5. 10 to 5. Portal DeFi is another play to look out for in the future. Bitcoin DeFi, Coinbase, Celsius Ventures, and many more invested in it. I make 15 bucks today busting blocks on it. Now I know why. That's awesome. Does it have a contract address? Not seeing it. It's on Trade Ogre. I do have an account there, so we could chart it there. And I have an account on Crex24 as well. Price estimates. Wonder if they got it on here. Nice. There we go. So its actual all-time high was 32 cents. It's down 74.8%. Right now we are sitting at 24-hour low is 0.08, the 24-hour high is 0.09, so 8 cents, 9 cents. Yeah, I mean, it's cheap enough to, you know, get a bag where it's not going to kill, you know, it's not going to kill you, so definitely, I'd probably buy that. Hell yeah, Java Hava, get a hold of me, brother. We'll get together and get you all set up, and you can start your trading journey. Sin Futures is another. Wonder if we can look that up. Oh, we gotta look at XRP real quick, damn it. XRP daily. Let's see how we can draw this thing in here. Now I'm sure you guys can see it. You see it? Nice breakout trade in here for XRP. There you go. Let's go Wix. Yep, go Wix. And then there's several different ways you could do the bottom. You could do the bottom triangle like this. Or you could do it like this. So this is a nice breakout trade for XRP on the daily chart. You could draw this in. Looks kind of just like Ravencoin, how we were right here in the middle on the oscillator. So it's got potential to really rocket to the upside or the downside. I would lean towards the upside because of the moving averages. We got the 21 on top, 50 in the middle, 200 on the bottom. XRP does have quite a chunk of resistance though that it's going to have to fight through. That's lining right up with the 21. We're dipping into it now, so we'll draw this on here. What I think what'll happen is it'll probably come in here and do just like kind of like Bitcoin and Ethereum and everything else has been doing. So we'll get this breakout, we'll come back down, test the top of the pattern as support. Once we validate and respect that, up to the next leg. All right, guys, I'm going to jump off of here. I'm super tired. I've had a long day. But if anybody needs anything, please hit me up in Discord. I will help you out. More than willing to help any of you guys chart anything or help you with a tool or... Oh yeah, Pez, vacation starts tomorrow. Hell yeah, bro. Super jelly. I appreciate all y'all for coming. Hit me up in the Discord. I'll be on tomorrow. I'll see you guys tomorrow. I know we did change the schedule a little bit for all of our shows. I think Wednesday we're doing the me and Mikkel with the DeFi stuff. It's easier for me to do it on Wednesdays. Beginnings of my week are starting to get hectic. Playing basketball, kids are in different sporting events, so things are picking up again. Thanks for stopping in, Mangle. Appreciate you too, brother. Appreciate you, Tech Man, Nefarious, miss you, buddy, Pez, Java Hava, Oz, my boy. You guys have a good night. Get a hold of me, like I said. Keep stacking sats, keep kicking ass. keep using stop losses, keep living to trade another day. Appreciate you, Neff. Alright guys, I'm out. You have a good night. See you on Wednesday. Let me see. There we go. Later.